Now, in this video, we are going to speak about this a little bit more intensively, but we are also going to talk about the BS because they have just revealed something very significant that does connect to this white paper that Ripple is now pushing. To conclude, I would like to extend a warm welcome to the channel, one and all. This is Nick, my name. Those of you who are new to the channel, I hope that by the time you reach the conclusion of this video, you will have subscribed to the channel. In light of the fact that this is about worldwide payment solutions for local banks, let's take a look at this now. Leveraging blockchain technology and cryptocurrency with a primary emphasis on small and medium-sized enterprises, SMES. Now, small and medium-sized enterprises, SMES, have always been left out of the conversation. To put it another way, it is difficult for them to really obtain funding. Even in the realm of trade finance, small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, are often overlooked. As we do look at this, we can see that this is a really large area that is ready to be disrupted, as well as Ripple is aware of this fact. In addition to that, if we have a look at this while we are over here, we have seen that small and medium-sized businesses are increasingly looking to international markets as a source of expansion resources. As stated in the study that Mascard published in 2023 regarding borderless payments, 50% of businesses are now engaging in more international business than they did in 2021, which results in over $17 trillion in annual cross-border payments. Despite this pace, growth continues to be constrained due to the limits of slow, laborious, and expensive worldwide payment processing, as well as obsolete financial services. It is possible that the answer that would be beneficial to small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, and worldwide supply chains that have come to rely on them more and more would be a modern payment stack that is more streamlined and provide additional payment possibilities. I am going to summarize this with ChatGPT now that we have reached this point in the discussion. The fact that the B2 billion payments industry itself is now anticipated to reach 174.2 trillion by the year 2030 is without a doubt the most important item that we want to take away from this report. This is ridiculous, obscure. As we move over here, we see that small and medium-sized businesses are increasingly participating in international trade. 50% of these businesses are now undertaking more transactions across international borders than they were in 2021, which contributes to more than $17 trillion in annual payments. On the other hand, their expansion is being hampered by worldwide payment systems that are both antiquated and slow. With the help of Ripple, it appears that local banks have the potential to grasp a huge market opportunity by providing modern payment solutions driven by blockchain technology. These solutions are faster, more affordable, and more transparent than traditional payment methods, may better support small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, thereby aiding their worldwide expansion and driving their own growth in the process. If we were to go into the complete report, we would be able to see that we are given a brief overview of the information that is presented here. The first thing to note is that small and medium-sized businesses are increasingly making payments across international borders as they grow their contacts with customers, suppliers, and vendors. However, there are still some problems that continue to exist, such as delays, processing charges, and poor visibility. Smaller financial institutions have the ability to outmaneuver larger incumbents and capitalize on this group of customers who are not being adequately served as a growth opportunity. Consider how significant this is for those institutions that are on the smaller side. This is what makes this so ridiculous. They are going to begin to compete with those larger institutions and become competitive with them in a very large degree. This means that it is going to be necessary for those larger institutions to examine the methods that they are employing. They will say something along the lines of, well, we need to tap into this as well as a result. This is going to be the major push that draws all of the institutions together, as you can say. Due to the upheaval brought about by blockchain technology, on the other hand, we also have contemporary solutions for international payments, which can result in payment and settlement systems that are more effective and compatible. With the progression of regulations and the improvement in the availability of technology, forward-thinking banks will be able to implement them in ways that are straightforward, measured, and compliant. AKA, what do you think? The regulations are the final impediment that stands in the way. And that's it. That is what gives us the go-ahead for a lot of these huge changes, notably Xrp, and it is what gives us the green light. As soon as we are given the go-ahead regarding regulations, I believe that Xrp will be the most likely to benefit from this. When we take this into consideration, we see that small and medium-sized businesses are beginning to operate on a worldwide scale or already doing so, and they are facing challenges that are associated with international financial transactions. They did state the 50%, and they also indicated the $17 trillion in payments. It is not necessary for me to go into further detail about this. SMEs are facing a great deal of challenges in this area. It is because of those archaic railroads and the outdated technology that they are dealing with a lot of these challenges that are just crippling the market for cross-border payments. However, they also discuss COVID-19 and the significant challenges that are occurring right now, such as disruptions in supply chains, rising interest rates, inflation, geopolitical events, and other similar aspects of the situation. As far as these payment flows are concerned, it is undeniably a significant issue. However, there are 4 issues that might potentially undermine global business-to-business payments if we reach this point. This enormous market generates $7.5 trillion every single day. We also have 30% of our workforce managing the complexities of international payments, which includes assuring compliance with international rules. Managing several currencies is a challenge for approximately 30% of small and medium-sized enterprises, SMES. So there are a lot of significant issues to deal with here, but can you guess what the solution is? The payments are based on blockchain technology. You have it right. In order to ensure that these financial institutions are integrating blockchain-based procedures into their internal systems in a very simple manner, something that is not going to cause any problems with their information technology that would require them to bring in an IT team. No, when it comes to technology, plug and play is the big deal.